And we're back with Batman Begins, the final episode. No matter what, this is the final episode. So, let's get right to it. Frame rate. Hey, hit someone! Alright. Do I have any gadgets? I have some flashbangs. Can I use them? I can. Yeah, that didn't really accomplish all that much. Well, I guess this guy fell down. That's worth something. Oh, come here.
You can.
I can't, huh? There we go. Moving on. Yeah. It's whenever it goes outside, I think. Oh, something here. More flashbangs. Woo! There's a weird little container here. Do they make two-level containers like this with just a random hole in them? I don't know. Ugh. Okay, I'll go around again. I want to know what's inside this car. It looks like there's something inside this car. I can open this door. Oh, I can probably sneak around those guys. Okay. I see where you're going with this game. Avoid the shooty death. You know, you should not be able to float as fast as this train is going. That's a mistake I see a lot of people make. People in movies, video games. Thinking that you can jump on a train and be going as fast as it. No. Physics do not work that way. The train is being propelled. You are not. You are just an idiot being blown by the wind. Ugh. Oh, that's encouraging. Carefully. Who booby traps their own car with bombs? Is there a clue in here as to what the code is? That kind of looks like numbers. Can't really make them out though. 909A? And something in Japanese? Oh! Okay. Never mind. Oh, good. I hit a checkpoint. Can I just... Huh? Oh. Am I just battering it? Oh. I don't want to hit that while I'm on it. Why can't I do anything with my hands? Are my hands, like, disembodied or something. It's completely useless. I have to use batarangs for everything. Get up, make toast, throw a batarang at it until it's buttered. Go to the shower, throw a batarang at the faucet until it comes on. Then call a repairman because I just broke the faucet. Go to the bank to cash a check. Chuck batarangs at the bank people until they just give you all the money. And now you're a millionaire. This seems like a bad idea. Oh! What's that hitting? I saw something up there. Oh, just keep heading the door. Ah! Okay, every time I run into a bomb, there's a way to go underneath, or on top of, or below it. I mean, it's a train. There's only so many ways to go. Turn around, please. There you go. Alright, there must be a way to get past that without opening that door. As it doesn't look like I... Oh, hello. Chuck a batarang at it! Am I supposed to be on that car? I hope not. Nope. Oh. Are they gonna blow themselves up? What? It didn't blow up for them. Why can't they kick him off the train? Yeah, that multi-attack is a little overpowered. I'm not sure it's doing much damage. That's controlling amazingly. Like, you don't really have to worry about getting surrounded at all. Like, I feel like positioning should be a little more important. Of course, if that was the case, I probably wouldn't be getting anywhere. Oh, there we go. Ah! Put your hands on your head, where I can see them.
Stay back. I'm not safe.
So this gap in the floor doesn't matter. I don't feel comfortable fighting around those. I don't know why. Maybe it's just a weird me thing.
Give up. Our war will take you back.
Get your butt over here. Oh, fine. There, I'm past them. Interrogation time?
How do I disarm the explosives on the carriage doors?
You can't stop Alu. It's too late.
I thought I turned on...
Then there's no reason
There we go.
for you to suffer to protect
Sorry about that.
them.
A friend of mine said to turn on the subtitles. It makes so much sense. That's why I never thought of it.
You don't want to find out. How do I disarm the charges?
1942. That's the code.
Sounds like he's trying to recite for a Shakespeare play. Instead of a random ninja in Batman. Alright, can I actually do this time? Yep. Alright, we're at the final battle. This is a massive freaking train. Oh, checkpoint. Ninja. Punch the ninja. There should be a ninja named Punch the Ninja. ultimate rival will be One Punch Man. Alright, can I go up there? Yep. Am I supposed to come up here? That's the question. Oh, I assume so. There's obstacles. Ah! Ah! Okay, that worked. Why do it want me to counter the sign? I don't think that would work very well. Epic music picking up. We're getting to the final boss. We're gonna finish a game. Or not. That's it. I'm done. I assume it's down there. Because it's a train. There's only so many places to go.
It's only moments away. Once we reach the center of Gotham, once we reach the Water Authority, there is no more Gotham.
Glad we established that. Again. Oh, healing. I don't trust this. Especially not with a ladder back here. If there's a ladder, take it. Well, the ladder has to be for something. Is this so I can take those guys out?
He's only one man.
Oh.
Al Ghul says he's dangerous.
Do I need to kill them?
Lucky that didn't kill us. That wasn't luck. What? We're being told.
Can't I just go? Or do they have the key? I bet they have the key. Yep. Oh, darn it. I'm gonna run out of area fear. It's a very valuable resource. Alright, drop down. And blind! Alright, get off the grate. Thank you. Not wasted a lot of time. Man, these guys just have way too much health. I know you want to make the game harder, but I hate it when games do that just by giving them more health. Plus, I guess the ninjas have been kicking my butt occasionally. And that would be enough. If they could just kill me really quickly with their skills, that would be good. But no, they have to take forever to kill, too. Alright, who had the key? Did no one have the key? I guess the key is down here. Or I just do this? Okay. No key. So the train gets got on the ground. The end. The train gets got on the ground. The cape. You know what I meant. Pretty sure. Hey, can I open it without the batarang? I can. Imagine that. I'm getting intense, you guys. Ra's al Ghul.
You took my advice about theatricality a bit literally, don't you think?
We both wear masks.
But yours is a lie. You hate this city as much as I do, but you're afraid to do what's necessary. It's why you cannot fight injustice, why you cannot stop this train.
Who said anything about stopping it?
Then you will die with the rest of them.
There's only one man I'll let you kill.
Oh, for crying out loud. I do have flashbangs, just won't let me use them. I guess they're not scared enough. Come on. Ah, so close. Come on, Roz. Just me and you. What? Oh, that was scripted.
You're weak, Wayne. You always have been.
Going. Please let there be healing. No healing. This is gonna be a pain in the butt, isn't it? Whatever is coming up next. I'm assuming I don't want to go in there. Or I can't. I can't. The bomb! Is there healing over here? No healing. This should be it, though. Ah! Gotcha! I saw that green blip coming. I don't care. All out!
Have you finally learned to do what is necessary?
I told you there's only one man I've let you kill.
If not murder, what do you call this?
Justice.
Alfred, detonate the Batmobile.
Are you quite certain, Master?
It's our only choice. Blow it.
That wasn't a detonation, that was missiles. Oh! Oh shit, I think I missed my grapple. There we go. There we go. Whew. Thought I missed it. No, I have to do it all again. Dramatic pose. Unlocked alternate bat suits. Cool. The game gave you the option to just go back to the main menu, but we might as well sit and watch the credits. Because the people who made it deserve it. This actually was a pretty good game. It's actually really interesting. I did not remember it being this much like Batman Arkham Asylum. It was actually really surprising how close it came. It wasn't as refined. It wasn't as open. But everything that made Batman Arkham was almost there in sort of a larval form. It was more linear. The gadgets weren't as interesting. The combat didn't have the free flow aspect. It was just sort of snappy, target locked, fist to fist, with some combos and special moves mixed in. The stealth didn't give you as much freedom. You had to go along this pre-decided path to actually sneak up and scare the bad guys before you could take them on. It was very scripted, in contrast to Arkham's open-endedness. But it still, all the elements were there. They were ready to be built upon, which is what Arkham did, which is really cool. It's also really interesting that there were no actual boss battles. Which, given the theme of Batman Begins as being sort of a darker, grittier, more realistic version of Batman, actually works. The fact that the bad guys were still just bad guys to fight hand to hand. They were just like everyone else. They were just scarier during cutscenes. They were more threatening. But they fought the same as everyone else. And if it were any other Batman franchise, I would like Arkham, how outlandish that can be. But for Batman Begins, it works thematically. Except for the fact that they kept throwing in so much silly goofball comedy. And a lot of it was legitimately funny. I can't argue that point. It was actually really funny. But it sort of undermined Batman Begins' current of being something different from the comedy. It was a darker, grittier take on Batman. Through all 3 Dark Knight movies, that's what it was. And the game kind of just threw in all of this cornball stuff that made you wonder if it was supposed to be like Batman Begins' grittiness, or if it was more of a cartoon. Even the way Batman himself moved was more like a cartoon than like he moved in the movie. Any of the movies, really. But yeah, as far as my experience playing the game, I mean, I didn't have a problem with finishing it. I mean, it had some cool set pieces. It had some laughs. The story, even with the movie cutscenes that I cut out, it's still just sort of a empty shell of the movie itself. It was a commercial. I actually think I remember. Yeah. I think I actually remember that it came out like a month before the movie did. So it pretty much was a glorified commercial for the movie. But for what it was actually really good. It's enjoyable. And I honestly think it laid the groundwork for what was to come. But then, there was a period of time within this area where a lot of the Batman games were actually really good. They were getting better and better and better. Arkham, people praise it as the Batman game. The one that saves licensed games from being awful just in general. No, there were a lot of really good licensed Batman's games back then. You just had to kind of look for them. There were some bad ones, don't get me wrong. There were some really bad ones. But there were some really good ones too. And this was definitely one of those. And if you can find it, it does still run on an Xbox 360. So you can still play it if you have one of those. And if you're interested in Batman history, maybe you're a fan of Batman Begins, maybe you just like Batman games and want something a little bit different, I'd recommend playing it. I mean, I don't know how rare this game is. It might be expensive. It might not. Again, with these old licensed games, there's always that chance that they will either be super rare because the license didn't last long, they didn't have confidence in it, or it'll be super common, nobody will care about it, and you can pick it up for like $3. Special thanks to the Burnout team. Oh, did they make the Batmobile segments? That'd be interesting. Yeah, those Batmobile segments are actually really cool too. I think I said it during them, but I always like when a game manages to successfully break up its monotony with just a little minigame. It doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to be super long. In fact, it should be super long. It should be just a little thing to break up the monotony of the rest of the game. And that's exactly what the Batmobile segments were. They fit in the story. They worked at what they were doing. They controlled great, to be honest. They were just a lot of fun. Yeah, I think if there was one major complaint I have about this game, I think I might have mentioned it before, is just the fact that a lot of stealth games don't really give you options to move. Instead of giving you different paths you can take, like Batman Arkham did, they will just have you sit and wait for the enemy to turn away. And while that does make sense as a stealth mechanic, it also can get really boring, especially for repeated attempts to do a certain area. I mean, timing could be used well in stealth games, but a lot of times it just starts to grate on you. Plus, the unskippable cutscenes are just unforgivable in any game. That one I got caught in Wayne Manor was just crap. When I had one hit left, and I had to go through that cutscene, I think like 5 or 6 times, just to be able to try to get through that room. That was just awful. It's my fault for losing that much health, but it was an awful experience. This is going to be one of those super long credits, isn't it? I don't even know who these people are or what they did. I haven't been looking. Upi Paraco. Wonder where they're from. And what a terrible time did they have in grade school. Liam Neeson, yay! Great in anything he does. Even if the movie is terrible, he's still cool. Was Victor Zsasz in the movie? I actually don't know. I still think it's hilarious they got Morgan Freeman to say like 6 lines in the entire movie. That's just amazing. This might be the only game he's ever done, too. Just Batman Begins. Just went in, said 6 things. Probably collected a pretty big paycheck, too. Because he's Morgan freaking Freeman. And looks like we're coming up to the end. Oh, nope. We have more. Oh. I guess not. Well, that was Batman Begins. A game lost to time due to licensing issues. And I'll see you in the next one. Later.